Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. It is Mark Thompson aboard the good ship Agave Azul in La Paz, Mexico. And the reason why you're getting this by video rather than live is we are actually, as you're watching this, at sea on a crossing between La Paz, Mexico, going across the Sea of Cortez to Puerto Vallarta and Banderas Bay. We left yesterday morning. As you see this, Wednesday morning, we will have one overnight at an anchorage waypoint along the way, and then 2 overnights at sea, and we should be arriving in Banderas Bay during daylight hours on Saturday. Anyways, the boat lessons learned, boat mishap I'm here to tell you about, happened to us back in the early 90s on a moorings charter on the island of Les Saints, which is in the Windward Islands in the Caribbean. It is the next island south of Guadeloupe and the next island north of Dominica. This was the early 90s, so it was before the days of ubiquitous chart plotters, GPS. We were navigating by paper charts. We certainly didn't have anything like an anchor alarm on our phone like we use always when we're at anchor now. And we were taking anchor sightings by pointing compasses at landmarks in a couple different directions to make sure we weren't dragging. As we went into Les Saints in the afternoon, the shape of the anchorage and the other boats there kind of dictated that we use both a bow and a stern anchor, which we set, and we had dinner and all was well. And then I went up to take another anchor sighting and saw that the boat behind us was getting a little bit close, took a sighting, and it was obvious that we were dragging our anchor. So our first thought was, let's just start up the motor and we'll power back forward and reset the bow anchor and all will be well. That turned out to be a horrible idea because we had backed down on our stern anchor rode and it was lodged in the propeller, and when we started it, it wrapped the propeller about 20 or 30 times till the point at which it became taut and actually stopped the engine altogether. So now we have a bow anchor that's dragging, a stern anchor that's wrapped around the prop. It's 11 o'clock at night and we're drifting out to sea, basically next stop Belize. So we searched around the boat and we found 3 non-waterproof flashlights, but we decided to sacrifice them for the cause. We took turns diving down on the anchor and unwrapping as many wraps as we could. We could only get 1 or 2 or 3 each time we went down before we had to come up for air. My brother and I were doing this, and we eventually got the anchor unwrapped, pulled the anchor on board. We got the bow anchor back up on board, motored back into the anchorage, and reset our bow and stern anchor, and eventually all was well. But the lesson learned is, if you have both bow and stern anchor set, and you realize you are dragging anchor, do not start the motor. Wait until you know exactly where all your chains and rods are and that none of them are down in the prop before you start the motor and reset and get yourself safe. Hope all you guys are having a great time tonight. We miss you and we will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.